been on Cb 305. Now, I'm on PMR 446.
So how cool is that? This little Yaesu radio can receive CB frequencies and transmit on 446. It is a shame it can't actually transmit on CB frequencies or listen to FM or sideband or anything like that. It's only AM, this receiver in here, but it's pretty cool as an extra little bonus. So because this radio's got two receivers, it would be pretty cool to have one of them left on CB frequencies so you could kind of monitor for band openings and DX, because when those signals come in, they come in really strong. Not so sure that this antenna would work quite well on CB frequencies, because I was quite close when I was doing those tests. On some of the older Yaesu radios, they used to have a little bit you could screw on the end, which would work for 6 meters, and that would probably improve reception, you know, on the lower frequencies. So maybe you could use one of those on that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, messing with radio again. Today, we've got the FT5D in the house, so I'm going to be playing around with that. So this is a radio, guys. It's an absolute powerhouse. Small little compact handheld, nice big capacity battery on there. This one has been unlocked, so you can actually wideband it. It's common Mars Cat, kind of, they usually call it. So if you take the battery off the back, under here there's like a little cap, and you basically just take that off. If you can see that in there, there's basically like a little resistor. I think it's a resistor, might be a diode, but you basically just remove that and that will just open up the frequencies. So that's a lot simpler than the ICOM handhelds. You normally have to take half the radio apart to actually get to the bits to remove to unblock the frequencies. The thing I like about the Yaesu handhelds is the wideband receive that they've got. I'm going to stick a little thing on this screen to show you what it can actually receive, because it's got a really wideband receiver on it. It's a shame that the lower frequencies are AM only, but above about 30 megahertz, I think it is, it will go into FM mode. So you can listen to the 49 megahertz bands, 50 megahertz, and also 70 as well, right the way up to the broadcast band. And then the coverage above that is crazy. It goes off into like 800. That is the point, actually. What does it actually go up to? So it basically goes up to 1 gig or 999 megahertz, right up to the 1 gig line. So it makes a really good scanner as well. I just wish, because they've been doing this for a long time, Yaesu, the last like 3 radios or 3 renditions of this radio have done the same. So they've obviously got like, the same design, and they just kind of refresh it. I wish they would put in, SSB, FM, AM on those lower frequencies, and then it would just really game change things, I think. Now, obviously this radio is not going to transmit on those higher frequencies, and nor should you either. So before anyone says anything, it's a no-no. There we go. We'll put in 27 megahertz just to calm people down a little bit. And obviously with my ham license, I can use, all the frequencies that you would use, as a ham. So we've got call-in channel, my local repeater. There's a fusion repeater, which is digital, which, this radio's main feature is the fact that it's digital and it can use the Yaesu fusion system. I will definitely cover that in another video. Actually, I was looking at one of my other videos. 5 years ago, I did a video of the FT2D when that first came out. Yeah, my hair's a bit longer there. And my girlfriend's a hairdresser, so that helps quite a lot as well. So I'm going to give this radio a proper good test over the next couple of weeks, and I'll report to you how it's going. But I do want to test what sort of power it puts out on the 446 frequencies. That'd be quite interesting. Got my massive array of adapters again. Look at this one. This is beating a record, isn't it? So it's hooked up. I'll try this repeater on handband first. Obviously, it won't, trigger the repeater, but do that. 4.3 watts. Okay, so somewhere between 4 and 5, not bad. So let's try 446 now, channel 8, key up on that, 4.8. So it actually puts out slightly more power on 446 than it does on handbands, probably because it's probably mainly designed for the US market, I would have thought, which I think 446 actually falls somewhere in there, middle of their band. So the Retivis that I tested the other day, Chinese radio, puts out about 6 watts, so a little bit more. It's not going to make a difference. I'll tell you now, it will not make a difference. But maybe this has just got refined power, I don't know. So if we go down to the 2 meter band and give it a quick test, M6JKA testing, and 4.42. Let's see what the other power levels are as well. So to do that, you just hit that button once, and then TX power, and then you've actually got quite a lot. I was saying this in the other video, how the higher end radios will have more control over the output power. So if we go down to 1, setting number 1, what's that putting out? transmit. So 190 milliwatts. Setting 2, setting 3, 2 watts. So you've got a lot of flexibility here for, you know, preserving battery life. And then that's high, that's the highest. And by the way, this place has got metal cladding around it, so no signal comes in, no signal gets out. It's just like a Faraday cage, really. Oh look, Steve's just arrived. Oh, what has he got on the top of his car? Is that a Tandem? Oh my God. It's my friend the UPS driver has turned up as well with another massive great box from China. Steve's here. How you doing, mate?
Right, yeah. Good, mate, yeah.
Is that a Tandem on the top of your car?
Yeah, it is, mate. It's sketchy. It's so sketchy. I've just been down M25.
Turbo Tandem.
It don't even fit on the bike rack. So scary.
Sort of going to have fun with that today.
Anxiety the whole flipping day. Like, think it's going to fall off the roof on M25. Honestly, my nerves are shot.
Turned up exactly the same time as this massive, great flipping box. I think this might be, it's definitely a bike. Wouldn't be in a box that big. Can't remember what it is, but I think it might be a carbon bike.
Whatever it is, you're racing a Tandem on it today.
Here it is then, he took that out pretty easy. It's really light, isn't it?
It's actually pretty light. There's a battery in this.
Yeah, the battery's in it. Here it is, Steve's Turbo Tandem. Oh, I can't believe this. This is what, a 1500 watt motor on the back of that.
2000, yeah.
That's a 2000 watt one. It's mental. Honestly, it actually looks so much cooler in the flesh. I'm a bit nervous about getting on the back of it though, with you at the helm. I'm on the bike. Look, if I turn the handlebars.
Oh, that actually hurts my nuts.
That's the idea. This was a bit sketchy trying to do it with the camera as well.
Just fiddly on the car.
Right, God, it's weird, like not having any control on the handlebar. A little bit. Whoa! It's got some torque in it. Oh my God!
I'm not even on my feet on the pedal because
I'm gonna have to lean with you, aren't I? Because otherwise it's not gonna.
Oh, it's such a long turn.
What's it feel like? I bet it feels well sketchy.
Well, we're on the car. Quite fast, isn't it?
Yeah, he's pretty quick. He's actually quick. Oh my God.
16 mile an hour breaking the log.
I honestly wonder what he's going to build next. Like, seriously, he just... some of the things he comes up with. So yeah, we did have a laugh with that. Go check out Steve's video. He's got the whole process of him building it, I think, and all that on his channel, if you want to know more about the Turbo Tandem. Let's give the radio another little test then. AM6JKA, listening. CQ2, Mike 6 Juliet Kilo Alpha, listening for any calls? So I wasn't having that much luck on those other repeaters, but I've just tried the digital one at Royston. So it's showing the repeater here and the call sign of the user as well. So yeah, lots to mess around with there. Got me thinking, it would be so cool, wouldn't it, to have a radio that did CB and PMR all in one little unit like that. Would be cool. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, do the usual stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video.